Hello and welcome to this video playing Varshkoo, I don't know, with the black pieces. So in the Queen's Gambit accepted, what is he going to play? Yeah, this I had earlier, like a couple of games before, and in this game white fell right into some trap with Queen b3. Not this time. Okay, so don't know. Knight b4 is bad, right? Queen a4, knight c6, that's probably not working. Okay. E6. Queen b7. Queen b7. Did I do this right? Queen b7, knight b6. I think this is okay, but Queen b7, knight b6, bishop e2. Can I trap it, really? Can I trap the queen? Okay. Yeah. This is something that where I think I should know it rather than find it. And I'm not knowing it, I have to find it. So pawn takes queen takes b7. It takes c4, it takes a8. Then I got the check. Oh, that is a very strong compensation. That is a very strong compensation. Bishop d2, I take d4. That's killing already. So he has to go king f1. And then I have bishop d3 at least, which will tie white down quite a bit. Really? Okay. So I wonder if I should just castle or play bishop d3. I mean, it all looks completely terrible for white. Queen g5, f4. Come on. I mean, I don't have to mate him immediately. My positional compensation is so huge here. It's not necessary to win immediately. He's never getting the king into safety. That's the problem. Never. Okay, this bishop is attacked. I would like to play something more aggressive here than just moving it back. Of course, I can just put it onto b6. Just to b6. That's not bad at all. Now I just need a knight to d5, and then what? Knight b6 now, check, check, check. What do I take first? Okay, let's go knight b6. It's I'm on 13 seconds, so it's important to keep that in mind. Now, white is not going to survive this. I'm going to make that prediction. Maybe I'm screwing it up time-wise or something, but just the position that you cannot survive. This is too much. The rook is hanging, queen e2, c2, and resigns. Yeah, that was not possible to play. I think the compensation that I got there out of this opening was too much. This is a tricky opening line. I wasn't quite certain after knight c3 what I should do. Knight b4 is definitely interesting, but I thought, maybe mistakenly, that he has this. I thought d5 here is a problem, and this is refuted by a6 of all moves. a6. No. That was beyond my powers. I mean, I do understand it. Once you see it, you do understand it. So a6, and if he takes now, the check is happening. That was clear anyway. And now king f1, b5, and explosion. The problem is you cannot even do this. This is made in one. Yeah. And if you do this, takes, the queen cannot take because I'm winning it immediately. So it's a complete disaster. I didn't see a6. This was my problem. I thought here I don't have a good reply. I only saw the check and then I didn't know what to do. I mean, I can take this, but he takes and this is a mess. So I didn't do it and I played c6. But knight b4 then was a good move. Okay, c6, this and e6. Still, I'm happy here. I think this is a good position. If he takes here, knight b6 is interesting, I felt. Bishop e2, and then probably just queen takes d4. Something like this is probably fine. Yeah, I only recently looked at this. It should be fine. So he took on d5, and now both captures come into consideration. But I like this because it allows queen b7, which I think is super dangerous at least. So he took this, I grabbed here, and now king e2 was a huge blunder. King f1 is better. Yeah, that's true. I mean, I expected this and thought that I'm not sure if I should give the check. So I give the check and I castle. That was my thinking. And I thought here my compensation must be very strong. He has a very hard time to get his pieces sorted. You know, this is pretty awkward. So it must be really good play. And in practical play I would definitely want to have black, but maybe the engine is correct with currently giving equal, but this is something where a little bit of depth in calculation can make a huge difference, because this is not an initiative, an attack that is like happening right away. And now I switched the engine on here for deeper depth, and it's now on 0.6 for black. I'm not surprised. This should be better for black, just by general considerations. Okay, he played this, bishop d3, not the best. Okay, but it's hard to believe that he's surviving this. Now knight f3 was strong. Okay, here f5 was strong. f5 threatening f4 mate, and probably this is the thing. Yeah, if I take, okay, I get it. And after knight d7, rook d1 leads to a playable position for white. Okay, remarkable. He gets to sacrifice it back. Yeah? Yeah, the computer is on equal at the moment. No, I'm not sure. Maybe. I mean, I'm 2 pawns down, but the king is still running around in the open. Knight b4, king e2, knight c2 is the line. And now bishop g5. Okay. Yeah, so this was a big mistake. I should have played f5. He played bishop d2, and now everything is back in order again. c3 double question mark. Okay. Hey, it still wins comfortably. After b3 it's made, but okay, you don't defend this. It's just not possible. The immediate idea is to take and play rook c8, and well, what do you do? Let's give white some move. I don't know. I know that looks funky, but just a random move. So queen takes and rook c8. You're not surviving this. Knight c3 or this. I don't know. It doesn't feel like you can survive it. Yeah, this bishop f5 line is a tricky thing. I have to remember this though, that knight b4 is an option here. Okay guys, thanks for watching.